Welcome to the very first iCOVE event. My name is Kairos and I'm the founder and CEO of iCOVE. Today is not just a live stream, this is a statement of what's possible when different people come together and realize what they can do. A statement that innovation just doesn't belong to a particular group of people, but everyone. At iCOVE here, we fund and support the next generation of teenagers, youth, who are able to dream beyond what's possible and push the edge forward. Right now, tonight, you're going to see what that looks like. Not by innovation in tech, but innovation in creation, innovation in fashion, innovation in art, innovation in music, innovation in every single aspect of our lives. Welcome to iCOVE and enjoy the iCOVE event.
Milo.
What do you think?
You're wrong.
No,
it's not Milo. It's not Milo. It's not Milo.
This popular beverage is made from
See,
cocoa.
milk and Milo.
This popular beverage is made by viscosity, sugar.
Zobo!
Yes, definitely. No, of course, today. I'll get back to you, don't worry. Like, it will be like 20 to 30. No, million now. No, of course. No, this project is finishing this month latest. So today. Thank you, Karis. So what has happened here this year? In one, momentum. We've gone from vision to velocity, leading youth-driven projects in tech, education, fashion, mental health, even cosmetics. We've helped launch 2 brand new startups, all built by people under 18. We've hosted workshops, events, late-night brainstorms, and real conversations on what innovation is, not just in theory, but in practice. And the results? We've reached 50 plus creators in our first 3 months, engaged over 20 volunteers across 20 regions, over 2,000 on our socials reach, and over 10 sponsors and partners. We've had over 1 million naira in funding, over 2 startups running, and we are officially registered under the CAC. And the growing movement of people who cannot believe I can build something real. But it's more than just slogans. It's the movement from sketches to prototypes. From being overlooked to being backed by a community that gets it. That's why iCOVE was built. That's what iCOVE was built. And tonight, you meet the people behind it. This is innovation from the inside out. Let's keep going.
Thanks, Ini. Now let's talk skill. iCOVE started as one group, one vision. But innovation is not limited to a city or a place. That's why we're launching something new. We call it iCOVE Branch. iCOVE Branch is a platform that lets you apply and start a branch in your area, your location, or anywhere you see fit.
Applications open soon, January 2026. We go live. We're going to give you the blueprint and the backing that chance to give you a real opportunity to young innovators like me, Karis, Ibukun, anyone.
We've talked about ideas, we've shown impacts. Now it's time to talk about identity. Let's talk style, culture, and presence. The iCOVE brand is more than a merch, it's a movement you can wear, an aroma that speaks language. More than branding, it's an identity you can wear. It's iCOVE, on you, with you, everywhere you go.
We're building the largest innovation community Africa has ever seen, and we're not doing it in a boring way.
This is the iCOVE Admin Insider.
And these are the most asked questions by the iCOVE community.
Where did the name and inspo for iCOVE come from? iCOVE actually means Innovation Cove. It actually started as a school club, but me, Karis, and the other members of the iCOVE Foundation took initiative and created something bigger. Number two.
Okay, number two, what's behind the iCOVE brand and how does it align with your missions? Okay, starting iCOVE was a very lovely and wonderful project, and part of our next step plans of creating the iCOVE community helps us to be able to efficiently need a large amount of money and a large amount of funding. Of course, we want funding from different members and different foundations, but we want to create this by ourselves. So part of the ways of us getting money for our beautiful foundation is by the iCOVE brand. A lot of people might see it as very controversial and very misguided. What is an innovation tech-based non-profit doing with an iCOVE brand and a perfume brand or Rio or Midomo? But these are beautiful ways of us creating money, and this is the best way we know how.
Okay, number 3, it says, what real problems can Form V1 solve? If you're not familiar with Form V1 is a project we've been working on for the past few months. It's basically some kind of platform to allow young people that have very good ideas, but they don't have the medium to express themselves. It allows me, like, you can type anything you have in your mind, like creative-wise, music, arts, content creation, graphic design, like anything that comes out from your creative mind as a human being. It allows people that do not have access to resources like us, like we do, to be able to find ways to be able to carry out the things they want to do. So basically, in the real world, it can help people express themselves, even though they don't have a medium to do so.
What's been the best moment so far? So for me, the first time we saw a funded project actually go viral, and when for the first time we actually got response on our social media. For now, for example, now our TikTok passed 1,000 followers, and to me I was just like, we did that. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very good.
What's next for iCOVE? All I can say is bigger projects, real backing, national presence, and youth-led success stories. That's what's next for iCOVE. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Bemina Chukwemeka. I'm the CTO of iCOVE. I'm here to tell you about Form V1. Form V1 is a no-code generative AI tool that allows users to turn ideas into apps without even knowing how to type a single line of code. So, how does it work? Form V1 works in 5 simple steps. The first step is the concept definition step. This is where ideas are typed into the AI generative tool for the app that you want to make. It could be for managing workflows of staff, for logistics, it could be for anything you want it to be, honestly. And then we move on to the layout step. This is where you're given an array of styles, themes, assets, fonts to choose from in order to have full creative control of the app you're making. Then you move on to the customize step. Not to be conflicted with the layout step. The customize step allows users to import personalized logos, headers, footers, and whatnot in order to really drive home the personalization of the app you're making. Then move on to the fourth step, known as the preview step. This is where you're given a big picture of all the information that you imputed in the last step. Then move on to the fifth step, known as the deployment step. This is where you're given the option to generate pages for potential investors, and the main code of the app is generated. When the app is generated, it's deployed to Vercel, and then the app is finished. Form V1 aims to solve 3 major problems: time, speed, and accessibility. For time, hiring software engineers can take up to months and cost a lot of money for entrepreneurs. For accessibility, most entrepreneurs and creators don't even know how to code. Form V1 bridges this gap and allows them easy access to build these apps. Then we have speed. Regular development cycles are rigid, which means they take a long amount of time due to the quality assurance. How does Form V1 solve this problem, you may ask? Form V1 solves the problems by allowing users to build prototypes or even full apps in days, even at the fraction of the cost. Form V1's code generation enables anyone, and I mean anyone, to create functional apps. Form V1's rapid iteration enables users to quickly test and improve apps without waiting for devs. Thank you.
A lot of people keep asking, why a brand? Why the noise? Why not help people in a normal way? Why ICO? Well, why not?
Thank you, Meki. At iCOVE, this year has been about building strong foundations, but next year is all about scale, impact, and bold innovation. Let's start with community. In 2026, we'll be opening the iCOVE community in a whole new way, a space where thousands of young innovators across Africa and beyond can connect, collaborate, and grow together. Next, iChamber. We know breakthroughs don't happen just once a year. That's why we're launching iChamber, a continuous arena for innovation. Every month, founders and creators will come together to test, build, and launch ideas that could change everything. Then, the iCode Business Incubator. This is where ideas turn into ventures. We will be supporting young founders with mentorship, resources, and funding, giving them the ability to move from concepts to real, thriving businesses. And we're not stopping there. We're launching iCove Clubs. This initiative will bring iCove directly into classrooms, giving students access to hands-on mentorship, innovation workshop, and opportunities to create. It's about making sure that every young person, no matter where they are, has everything they need, has the tools that they need to bring their ideas to life. And finally, our long-term vision. We're laying the groundwork for the Cove, a future headquarters by 2030, a physical headquarters by 2030 for creativity, technology, and community, a place where the brightest young innovations can come alive. 2026 will be the year iCove expands from being beyond an organization into becoming a movement. And we're so glad to be building this with you.
First of all, can we make some noise for what just happened? From the dancing to the stories, the film to the announcements. iCOVE didn't just show up, we showed out. Start, field, pitch, ask, win, fail, try again. iCOVE will always be here. But this is not just a wave, it's a movement. iCOVE isn't waiting for the future to find us. We are creating it. iCOVE isn't just about big talk, it's about bold action.
No,